There she is.
Hello, gentlemen. Good to see you guys. Yeah. Beautiful.
I'm not going to comment on my glasses.
I'm just used to you.
Rapture, this is Gus.
Oh, God,
This
the
is
camera.
Rapture.
Good morning.
Morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, thanks for stopping into the channel. And please check out my other videos that explain what I'm doing with this through hike and the charity that I'm supporting. Just found out yesterday that we hit $2,000 raised for the charity, so congratulations, y'all. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Special Agent Daniel Kuhlmeier, and this video is dedicated to him. Agent Kuhlmeier graduated from the Cardinal Doherty High School in Philadelphia back in 1993. So Agent Kuhlmeier first enlisted in the United States Marine Corps back in December of 1994. In the Marines, he first served as a security section leader and did ground-based defense for his unit there in Guantanamo Bay in Cuba. He was then later assigned to an American embassies, two of them, in Bonn, Germany, and in Cameroon. That's kind of cool. Marines get that unique position for protection of our U.S. embassies abroad. Sorry, maybe I should have done this video not on an incline. So Agent Kuhlmeier didn't stay in the Marines. He then later served in the United States Army Reserves, and he was assigned to a military counterintelligence battalion where he was a linguist and spoke Farsi. And then later, in 2003, he graduated from the University of Maryland, and he did so with the highest academic honors. After graduating college in October of 2003, he joined OSI and then graduated from our Basic Investigations Academy later in 2004, and then he was assigned to Offutt Air Force Base in Nebraska. He was assigned as a major crimes investigator there, and then he volunteered for a deployment to Baghdad, and he arrived there in February of 2006. On February 20th of 2006, Agent Kuhlmeier was part of a convoy en route to a meeting. For those of you who don't know, that's a big part of what we do overseas. We're meeting with assets, we're meeting with local nationals, the police, their intelligence, so most of what we do is outside the wire. En route to the meeting, he and his army driver in the vehicle were killed when their vehicle was hit by an IED. It was actually an explosively formed penetrator, which EFPs were a big thing in the Iraq War. One of the biggest threats to the coalition forces were IEDs and Iranian-influenced EFPs that were designed to pierce armored vehicles. Agent Kuhlmeier was later awarded the Outstanding Civilian Service Award and the Defense Freedom Medal. So, again, this video is dedicated to Agent Kuhlmeier. What an outstanding career, right? I mean, he was a Marine, then he was a soldier, then he was an airman and an agent for the Air Force. I didn't know him personally. I joined a little bit after he was killed in action, but again, want to be sure his legacy lives on. Agent Kuhlmeier, till Valhalla. Friends and family of Agent Kuhlmeier, You're in our thoughts and prayers. That's all the information that I have on him. If you knew him or know somebody that knew him and want to share comments below, please do so. Other than that, hope you all enjoy the video. I am snowing at Grayson Highlands as we're dropping off the car.
Can't wait.
Yep.
You guys want some more coffee now? No, thank you.
You have the hiker hunger and you haven't even started? Leaving Damascus. Feels like we've been here a week. Waiting on the wife. Alright, we are officially back on trail to start the AT for Jess. She's gonna be with us for a little over 30 miles, hopefully. Oh, a little wet.
That's not too bad.
Miles in, so about a mile away from camp for the night. Just a short day. Tomorrow morning we're gonna run this ridge, and this is White Top Mountain right here, and I believe Mount Rogers is kind of back behind this peak. I don't know if you can see it, but there's snow up there from the storm the past couple days, so there's a light dusting. Hopefully get some good view. More to come. Alright, just got to the shelter area. Jess and I finished pitching our tents. Pretty nice area. It's got a bear box, so you won't get to see Jess try to throw a bear line, unfortunately. And I think Rapture is staying in the shelter. It's a pretty nice shelter. Alright, what do you think of your first day? Just under 10 miles.
Fantastic. Loved every minute of it, especially the uphills.
Yeah, I could tell. All right, we are at Saunders Filter, something like that. A little bit under 10 miles for the day. We're set up over here. There's a little bit of snow on the ground. Just spent a little bit gathering firewood because it's going to be cold tonight. It's going to be in the 20s. Just a quick review of where we stayed in town. Stayed at the Broken Fiddle for 2 nights, one in a bunk and one in a private room with Rapture. It's rustic, but it was nice. Treehouse, the guy that runs it, he's a nice guy. He helped my wife and I arrange the car that we dropped off at Grayson, so that worked out. They actually do your laundry for you, so that was cool. They have an outdoor shower. That was pretty nice when I showed up there. And then last night, after my wife got into town, we stayed at the Dancing Bear and had our own private room with a TV and a private shower and bathroom. Felt very spoiled. It was nice. Right?
Lovely. Perfect night to spend with you.
You're the next YouTube star, talking so much.
Not even close. No desire.
But hopefully we stay warm tonight. We're the only ones here. I wouldn't think that there's going to be a lot of people staying here, but we'll see. More to come.
Say that one.
All right, Jess's first meal on the trail.
Delicious.
Spent hours preparing it.
Gourmet.
What do you got there?
Lasagna.
Oh, and my water is boiling. Rapture and I are doing chili mac, and we got, what are we putting in there, Rapture? Oh yeah.
Fritos.
Yeah.
Chili cheese Fritos.
Section that links up with the Virginia Creeper Trail. Up White Top Mountain right now. Starting Jess's last day. Yesterday had a good day. A bit chilly, but sunny all day. We did 12 and a half up to White Top Mountain. Jess Had her first experience with a decent climb on the AT, which she loved.
Every minute of it.
Yeah. Halfway through, we were met by Rapture's neighbor, so that was cool having a family of 4. Jess and I kind of put our tents on a slope yesterday because there's limited options, so I'm not doing that again because the stakes pulled out and I was balled up in the corner of a tent, which was not fun. But today we have about 10 and a half miles to Grayson Highlands, and Jess will get back in her car and head back home.
More to come.
There you go.
Sometimes things happen beyond your control, as if they have a life of their own.
Did I scare you?
Appears to be right, seems you just have no say. As if you're a witness to your own mistakes, it's easy to play along. After you see what the choices came to be, like a storm that's passed on. Oh, the brain down the drain. Oh, the fuse, the abuse. Oh, please, storm-felled trees. Oh, the fight over who's right. Trying to remember all the shit that went down. I don't know what your intention was. Like trying to memorize the Bible backwards to the start and reciting it from the heart, upside down. Oh, please,
Right.
on your knees.
Here is White Top Mountain, so we camped over here last night. Went through forest a little bit, dropped down. And we're about 5 miles into the day, headed towards Grayson Island.
See the water flowing.
Ponies!
Really?
Yes, way up in the distance.
Right there in front of it. Yeah.
Gotta take photos. I am not taking a single photo.
See the sheep, they're grazing on the ridges. Our friend the wolf has come to show a new beginning needs an end. Away with your say. Today you are gonna pay. If not now, disavow the lie.
All right, Jill, I see it. I just walked 500 miles.
They're hanging at my place. I don't know who they are. I met them at the bar. They bought a couple rounds. Said they wanna see my house. I guess I said okay. It's a
were white, the flame was red, but her eyes weren't blue. So instead, I was thinking of you. I was thinking of you. Her skin was soft, her laugh was light, but my heart was heavy, so it was a fight. Not thinking of
I'm beginning to think that Jess did not come out here for my charming good looks. She came out here for the wild ponies. Alright, Jess. 3 days, you just finished 30 miles. Alright, you did a good job, but there's still some unfinished business. There's been no shortage of trail names, so it's time to decide which one you pick. What's it gonna be?
Baby steps.
Okay, Rapture named you.
And Rapture, would you like to come over here and elaborate why you chose that name? Other than I'm slow as shit.
One time, I was behind you. Yeah, I just noticed it looked like you were just taking cautious little steps. That's all it was.
Plus, let's be honest, it beats dead weight. Right?
Dead weight was second choice.
No, you did good. And Randy, it was a pleasure hiking with you. I'm glad you got to join us.
I'm so
It was
glad
awesome.
I got to join you guys. It was so much fun.
It was.
Well, some of it was.
Well, I just want to thank you for letting me share this time with you. I have a very, very deep appreciation for what you guys are undertaking. It's a special type of personality
Amen.
It's just walking, right?
and perseverance to push through.
Well, we're not there yet.
I'm glad we could share the 500-mile point with you guys today
Yep,
as well.
that was awesome.
Amazing.
Video and a picture.
I'm videoing right now. I can picture that. That'll put this back on me.
No, it wasn't. I had the best time. No complaints. My complaint later when I take the shoes off.
Bathroom, completely fenced in. Horse poop everywhere, but there's fire rings everywhere as well. So people obviously camp here. There's a bear box over there. Just kind of odd.
still bound, I'm nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get back? How can I be strong? And all I do comes out old. I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be brave, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground when I back down each time?
Really didn't film a whole lot yesterday after the wife left. Didn't film any at camp, and I really haven't filmed any today. I'm already about 14 miles into the day. It's been kind of just a weird, boring day. Not a lot of views, not much to see. But the weather's been phenomenal. This is the first day we hit 70 degrees. I'm hiking at a really fast pace. I think I was averaging 3 miles an hour up one of the mountains, so I feel pretty good. Honestly, not in the best of moods. I don't really know why. I don't know, thinking a lot about, I'm about to approach the quarter mile of the trail the next few days. And I still got a lot to figure out as far as my future and just kind of what the next chapter is for me and where we're going to settle down, and decisions to be made with Jess, what she wants to do. I don't know, it's a little overwhelming just thinking about all that with no plan, no goals. Really, I've been focused on this goal for so long, I really don't know what's next, so just thinking about all that. But we are probably going to do another 4 miles or so, see how we feel, and then we'll hit Marion tomorrow. I need a resupply, so it'll be a short day tomorrow. Probably going to stay in a hotel, which is something I haven't done since I think Hiawassee with my brother, so that'll be nice. I'm not expecting anything great, but I don't know, we'll see. More to come. Just finished 17 miles for the day. Made it to Trimpey Shelter, which puts us about 10 miles away from Marion, Virginia. That'll be my next resupply. Rapture and I are gonna plan to get up pretty early tomorrow, be on trail by 6:30, because if we can do 10 miles by 11:15, we can get a free shuttle into town. So that's our plan. We'll probably just get a cheap hotel there, get our resupply, get some laundry done, and grab a shower, because that'll be 5 days since our last one. I will try to take some video of the campsite and the shelter in the morning. I'm too tired right now, so stay tuned and more to come. Runs through my lashes. It's taken 40 years, blood, sweat and tears. Can't show you how to start to find your way. I like the old-fashioned way. You give me that sweet love, those warm up and kisses. Good morning, everyone. I know I said I would show you camp this morning, but Rapture and I got up pretty early, and it was still dark by the time we hit the trail, so got some sleep last night, but there was something outside of our tent. Shortly after I fell asleep last night, I stayed out there for a good 30-45 minutes. Met a guy named Sarge, who was NYPD, before we left this morning. He heard it as well, and I was talking with Rapture. He said that he woke up and he thought he heard sniffing, so don't know if it was a deer or a bear, but if something was sniffing around the tent, then that makes me believe that it was probably a bear. So that kept me up for a couple hours. But other than that, we're a couple miles in. We got an early start so we can get the shuttle into Marion for a quick resupply. And it'll just be a Nero today. Good weather today. That's about it. More to come, y'all. That's perfect. I don't know if they can read that because of the sun. Kind of cool with the mist down there. All right, so now I'm going to share with you the not so fun chores you get to do when you're a thru hiker. Made it to Marion, Virginia today. Checked into the beautiful Econo Lodge, which will be our accommodation for the night. And then changed into rain gear. It's like 73 degrees outside. And walked 1.5 miles to this laundromat. Sweating my butt off, but got the laundry in. Gonna hit the Walmart for a resupply and then stuff my face. This place is like going back in time. Let me show you this machine where I had to get my laundry detergent from. All mechanical. Oh, I guess I'm gonna be doing my laundry without fabric softener. So I'm here at the beautiful Econo Lodge, $55 a night room, sharing with you guys what a typical resupply looks like when you come into a town. Tent, trying to dry, airing out my quilt, all of my crap on one bed. This is all the food that I came back into town with. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out what the right amount of food is. And then that's of course beer and all of my resupply that I just bought, which is probably too much. And then all of my laundry that I did is stuffed in that sack.
Hey, good morning. My name is George Griffo. I'm a retired sergeant from the NYPD. I did 34 years in the police department, and I knew Joe Lem because we both worked in the same borough of the Bronx. And I think what Captain America is doing here is a very worthy cause to support the heroes that gave up their lives for ours. And I'm going to connect with, and I think Captain America is also, I'm going to connect with Joe's former partner to support this organization.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we just finished up in Marion. I met Sarge about a week and a half ago, briefly in a rainstorm at a shelter, right? And then we connected again yesterday and just happened to ask him if he knew Joe, which he's one of the 16 that supported the OSI mission and paid the ultimate sacrifice. So that video will be much later, but I just wanted to take this opportunity to introduce Sarge here. Like he said, he's connecting me to his partner. I'll be able to do a much better job of sharing his story because it's been challenging so far as going through OSI channel. So thank you for what you've done for our country and your support in law enforcement. I'm looking forward to hiking with you, man.
Absolutely, and thank you also for your service.
All right, more to come, y'all. Morning, y'all. I just exchanged a few text messages from an old colleague of mine, a good friend of mine, who is an OSI reservist. And he, oh, hey, this is what I get for hiking and trying to vlog at the same time. But he just let me know that he set up, where he's pledging, and he just made his first donation, and he is giving $1 for every mile I hike. What does that mean? Well, this single donator pretty much just doubled what I've earned so far for the charity. I'm gonna respect what he asked and not mention his name, but I still feel like I need to mention something in a general sense, because he might not think that this is that big of a deal, but it's huge. I kind of been feeling like I haven't done as well as I could be with the videos and the amount that I've raised so far, but you know who you are, brother. Thank you. And then thank you to the organization that's going to match what he donates. To some of my classmates from FLETC and some of my other colleagues, I think you can probably figure out who this is. Very smart guy, awesome agent, awesome person, and very successful with the organization that deals with computers and software and things like that. So I'm just mentioning that so some of my friends and colleagues can figure out who it is. Once again, thanks for everyone who has supported the charity so far. I'll give an update after I talk to the president the next time to see how much the total is. But I appreciate everyone who has donated. And again, just a quick clip here to publicly thank my buddy who made a significant donation. So more to come. Well, this is weird. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's electricity from these power lines. First signs of spring, it's here. Lots of wildflowers. Alright, just got to the Interstate Crossing. There's a Mexican place here with a bunch of cops. So I figure that's probably some good eats. So we're gonna grab a late lunch. Why not? Even though I'm carrying like 8 pounds of food, it seems like. Hey everyone, kind of a bittersweet moment right now. Just finished up lunch. I just showed you at that Mexican joint. That was a big mistake. I don't really like hiking with food sloshing around in my stomach, and had a little bit of a climb, but I wanted to show you where I am right now. I just made it a quarter of the way through this journey. So I just got to do what I just did the past month and a half, another 3 times, and I'll be on Katahdin. Piece of cake, right? About 16 and a half miles into the day. Got about another mile and a half to a campsite. I'm hoping we get there soon because I'm out of water. Today was tough, not gonna lie. 75, 76 degrees out all day. It's crazy to think that just a little over a week ago, Rapture and I were both hypothermic in freezing rain and hit 20s overnight. And now I'm dying of heat. Not looking forward to the rising temps, the black flies up in Maine, but gotta start mentally preparing for it now. I might just hang out in here. It's nice. Trying to outrun that right there. I don't really like being up here on this ridge. Very exposed. But I'm not moving too fast. 17 plus for the day. I think I just got a little bit more to get up to the shelter. But not sure if I'm gonna get hit or not. Well, made it to the shelter. I don't really feel like staying here, so hopefully just wait for the storm to pass. I'm not even sure it's gonna hit us. It's sprinkling right now. Definitely windy. Alright, made it to Walker Gap. Escaped most of the weather. Got a little bit, but nothing terrible. I don't normally do this, but I'm cooking from my tent today, or tonight. I haven't had this one. Hopefully it's decent. I'll step out and show you camp for the night. Kind of a wide open area. There's one other person over there. Haven't seen him yet. Rapture's over there. Getting sprinkled on right now, but not too bad. Hoping we'll have a sunrise over there in the morning. More to come, y'all. Trail's been crazy today. got crap like this all over it. I'm gonna walk through it, walk around all this stuff. All right, y'all, we just got to mile marker 585, which might not be significant to many people, but this young man right here, Rapture, hiked all this way last year, and he made the tough decision to get off of the trail due to COVID, and we just got here again. Rapture's a badass. He didn't come back on the trail and start where he got off. He decided to start all over again. So from here on out, it'll be new trail for him. Congratulations, brother. I look forward to new trail. That's cutting it with you.
What I was thinking too. I appreciate your patience with the old man to kick my ass down the trail.
This old man's been in front of me pretty much 500 miles. I was actually thinking about ditching you because now you don't have any of the intel, but
Yeah.
I think I'll keep you around.
Yeah, well, I'll have to come up with some other good benefit for keeping me around. This might have something to do with it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Go for it. The good stuff.
Woodford Preserve, smooth bourbon.
All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It will help me out getting more donations and monetize the channel, all in support of the charity that I'm hiking for. Happy trails, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. More to come.